So
There are things you don't reveal.
the first question is: should we do it in English or in German?
Yeah, we
yeah,
got it,
probably.
because Magnum
Yeah.
doesn't
Okay,
speak
cool. That's
that kind of German. He speaks another kind.
Okay, I'm backstage here with the two Macs of the hour, Mr. Nils Landgren and Mr. Magnum Coltrane Price.
Yeah, that's the whole name.
So how did you two guys met?
I saw Magnum on TV when he performed his first single, and I thought, damn, this is a good guy. This is a long time ago. It's got to be in like 1991, maybe, something like that.
91 or 90.
Yeah, 90 maybe.
Yeah.
And no, it was even before that. Because I recorded my album Where I Wanted You to Be On in 89. But I didn't dare to ask him because I thought he looked too dangerous.
Yeah, come on, look at his tattoos. You can tell.
I did not have one tattoo then.
He just had a funny haircut.
Yeah, a funny haircut will do it. It didn't give me any jobs.
But then after that, I dared to ask him a couple of years later if he wanted to come up and do something on on a recording that we were doing, a live recording with Maceo Parker. And he said yes, but then we played at Fasching, at the jazz club Fasching, and Magnum was so drunk, he said, I can't do this, I can't do it. I said, come on, man, do it. So he came up on stage and he did it, and he did a great job.
There's one question I asked myself for many years. What is the difference between funk with an U and fonk with an O?
Hey, don't ask me, ask him.
Well, the funk with the O, it just has a little bit more funk. You know what I mean? That funk might have like rap on it, or it might have some other stuff that older funk might not have. Because funk is growing all the time. Funk is evolving and it's becoming, there's funk now, the funk is back in jazz and it's back in pop, and in rap, well, they never forgot about funk.
Yeah, for real. And you know, you also say like, okay, you were with a girl last night, and did she have the funk? Yeah, that's what we do here right now.
Yeah, for sure. I'm happy that you do that. Yeah. See, funk is evolving every day. You're doing it right now.
And we're in Germany.
And if girls don't have the funk, hey, forget it, man.
Whatever.
No, but the thing is that, I mean, I know what it is, but he can explain it.
Yeah.
I can explain jazz another way, but I don't have to explain it. You know, we know what it is, and
yeah, but the viewers don't know it.
Oh, they can hear it.
You will know when you see a funky chick walking down the street. You will know automatically. And I don't even have to explain that to any viewer.
But because of that, if they don't get it, they don't
have the funk.
No, they don't need it.
It's easy.
Yeah.
If you listen to some old George Clinton albums or something, and you listen to the lyrics, then you're gonna understand, you know, what a funky booty is, or a funky bass is, or a funky car, or whatever. I mean, funky can be really bad. Yeah, I mean, it could be something that's not nice, and I think that's why you wrinkle your nose, because of the funky smell. You go like, that stinks. But the thing is, like, when you hear funk, you be like, damn, that's funky.
But I heard that the smell you have when you have sex is called funk.
Yeah, that is the funk.
But it's not bad, right?
Yeah, but come on, that's not the only thing that you can call funk.
No, for sure.
It's like every smell that can be, for some people, pleasant, and for other people, unpleasant, can be funky. I mean, you know, it's really a definition. It's a very fine line when you want to define it. But it's just, as George Clinton once said,
Quote.
free your mind and your ass will follow.
On the bass, it's the Magnum Coltrane prop.
I grew up with the funk. The funk was always, I don't know, the funk was the only thing I ever wanted to do, play funk. And then I want to sing a little bit over it. Sometimes that might be a little bit soul or R&B or rap, but it's still got to be funky. And I think it's the same thing for Nils, because Nils played a lot of different music, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say that I grew up with it, but because I was always presented to old jazz music from my father.
But you started with a classical career or something?
I have a classical education, but the music I listened to was, there was James Brown, Marvin Gaye, and Carla Thomas, and Aretha Franklin, and whatever, and later George Clinton and those guys. So, when that caught me, it was like, I wanted to do it, and I did a long session playing only free jazz in the 70s, and it got to a point where I felt, Jesus, there is no groove. There's no, whatever I do, nobody, it's forbidden. Yeah. I love to play that kind of music, but it didn't lead nowhere. So I said, okay, this is it. I need to have the groove. And so that's when I started. And since then, when I decided that this has to be a vital part of what I'm doing, then it had to be the funk. We started playing in Germany in 1997, and we've been kicking some serious butt all over these years, starting out with making no money, playing for no people,
Long trips,
and driving forever. And I drove the bus, I paid the guys, I sold the records.
There's a funky tradition in this country, Yes, when you do an interview, you have to drink like a shorty. Skål! Skål!
Du hast ja nichts drin.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm already done. Funk has never left. It's always been there. And even like some of Britney Spears' first albums had like little slap bass or some funk element in it. It has never left. It's just a matter of like the real funketeers getting out there and getting their play, It's hard for a lot of guys to do that, I know, by personal experience.
Just go up and take a bow. Let him sing for a while. Let's take a bow.
I know heavy metal guys, I know hip-hop guys, soul guys, rock guys, blues guys, drum and bass guys, house guys. When they jam, they all play the funk. Funk is like a fine wine. It gets better after it gets older.
The audience in Karlsruhe is fantastic. We've always experienced that, and wir hoffen, dass wir wiederkommen dürfen und dass wir genauso toll aufgenommen werden können. Also das ist einzigartig hier, das ist fantastisch.